Good day. Thank you for joining me for this session, Building Food and Nutrition Literacy Education Resources for Schools. My name is Bessie O'Connor, and I'm a registered dietitian and a community nutrition advisor with Dairy Council of California. It is my pleasure to present today and inspire collaboration through the Let's Eat Healthy movement and advance wellness and student success in our schools. Nutrition education can play a part of a larger systems approach to health delivered in combination with healthy foods provided through schools, and it can exist in a variety of learning settings with diverse audiences from classrooms to gardens to community centers. Nutrition education has the power to positively change individuals, families, and communities. Diving into some nutrition education curriculum. As a nutrition education organization, Dairy Council of California creates and distributes kindergarten through 12th grade nutrition education curriculum. It aligns to California Common Core state standards, and it's based on recommendations from the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, and we revise it often. The actual curriculum consists of a teacher guide and a student workbook. The teacher materials are provided with the intention to be used year after year, and then student workbooks are meant to be resupplied each year for students. Parent materials include a family letter and optional family homework pieces to bridge the message from class to home. These resources are available in print, so you can receive them in the mail, or we also have digital formats. They're also available in English or Spanish. They support social and emotional learning skill development, and they are free to folks in California. One last thing to mention about the resources: we have a brand newly updated kindergarten, first and second grade curriculum that is absolutely beautiful. It has it includes SEL activities embedded into the curriculum, and it also has fun food group characters. And then we have Google Slides available for 3rd to 8th grade students, so they can either type directly into their workbooks. We have really just a variety of delivery methods, whether it be online or in-person learning. Before I dive into some more nutrition education curriculum and resources, I wanted to share this inspirational story about how a PE teacher used the Let's Eat Healthy curriculum to help students with food access. I'm going to give a brief recap, but I encourage you also to go onto our website and read Scott Brown's blog, and also he has a vlog as well. So he is a middle school PE teacher in the Fresno area, and he was the winner of the Let's Eat Healthy Educator Award this past year. So this past year, he was teaching PE online, and as part of the nutrition education this year, he decided to try an experiment to determine which families may be experiencing food insecurity. His school qualifies for community eligibility, and he wanted to make sure that his students were getting the nutrition they needed while they were distance learning. He created a non-direct way using the interactive online lessons from the middle school to incorporate some questions with the curriculum, some questions about food access. And so he kept the questions casual so that students wouldn't be embarrassed to answer them. And he asked if they had access to food from the 5 food groups at home, or whether if they asked for those foods, if they would be able to get those foods, and whether they had transportation available to access free meals available from the school or from other community centers. And through these questions, he was able to help over 70 families get access to food this past year. So you can read more about Scott's story and watch his video on our website. Throughout the years, as teachers and nutrition educators implemented our curriculum, we heard that there was a need for videos to supplement the curriculum. Of course, this need grew and became more evident as the pandemic forced schools to close. So this led to the creation of the Let's Eat Healthy video series, and it was developed in partnership with the CalFresh Healthy Living Program at UC Cooperative Extension, Santa Clara County and Santa Clara County Public Health Department, and it aligns to our 4th and 5th grade nutrition curriculum. So each lesson has an informational video and a workbook video, so students can have a step-by-step instructions on how to complete the workbook activities. And the video series was designed to be evergreen and versatile and really used in multiple settings. So those informational videos that I mentioned, those can be used during, well, for example, they could be used in breakfast in the classroom, after school programs, or really in any way to fulfill a need and to have something easy to kind of bring in some nutrition education. They cover a variety of topics, including physical activity, building healthy meals, snacking, healthy beverages, and more. So in addition to the curriculum, we have a lot of supportive activities. We have videos, games, including Kahoot and My Plate Match Game with Quizlets and activities such as brain break activities, as you can see here on the screen as an example. And this is just a way to really bring physical activity into the school day. So just small, short, little brain breaks. And then these games and activities can support the curriculum, or they can be used as standalone resources. An important aspect of our continual revision and improvement measures, we collect feedback on our programs. And here, as you can see, teachers that use our curriculum have been highly satisfied, with 98% saying that they are relevant to education standards and provide valuable information, and that they are engaging to students. Our online nutrition builders are another resource that was developed during the pandemic to help students learn and practice healthy eating habits with turnkey PowerPoint lessons that focus on fundamental nutrition topics, including farm to you, beverages, snacking, My Plate, and breakfast. So the framework for these lessons are to explore, explain, and empower. So they're interactive slides that are available in English and Spanish for both in-person and distance learning, and they are designed for 8 to 12-year-olds. These ones are really fun. It's a great new resource. We also have print nutrition builders, which provide knowledge and then give students an opportunity to apply that knowledge. So this is a one-page front and back resource, and they have been very popular with after-school programs and for school food distribution, or also often used to celebrate different themed days or months throughout the year, such as World School Milk Day or National School Lunch Week. We also have farm to school programs. We have a mobile dairy classroom video series that you can watch anytime in your classroom, or you can sign up for a virtual field trip. The virtual tours are guided by a mobile dairy classroom instructor, and they're 45 minutes. They teach students about farm life while covering a variety of different lessons. Each tour provides an introduction to dairy cows to teach students the anatomy of a cow, the journey of milk production, and more. And each lesson also takes students on a virtual tour of a working California dairy farm, where students have an opportunity to engage with a dairy farmer, which is really fun. And as they explore the farm, students will also see how dairy cows are fed and milked, and they learn how farmers care for their herds. In addition, they discover the numerous sustainability measures farms utilize in addition to traditional upcycling practices. And each farm tour concludes with an interactive Q&A session, which provides students the opportunity to ask questions. So these are really fun. And then after the assemblies or after the virtual farm tour, there are Common Core extension activities to use. They are comprehensive activities that include informational or literary reading passages. So they have student worksheets that go with the reading passages. And then they reinforce nutrition lessons while students practice reading, analyzing text, and communicating through writing. And then additionally, there are fun dairy-themed classroom handouts, including Mad Libs, crossword puzzles, hidden picture activities. So definitely check those out on our websites because those can be used to reinforce the lessons learned during the virtual farm tour, or they could be used as standalone activities. We also have adult and family resources to engage families. These can be distributed through school food services or school-based health centers or parent educational classes. And these booklets are geared towards families, teens, adults, and pregnant women. Another resource for parents, teachers, food service, really anyone that is interested in expanding their nutrition knowledge. We have an Ask a Nutritionist blog and vlog series. So it discusses relevant nutrition topics in short, digestible formats. And then, of course, this is my favorite to share. I am a resource. I provide training and advising. So as a community nutrition advisor in the Central Coast, I can support local school wellness policy committees in assessing, writing, implementing wellness policy. I can provide parent and family nutrition education. I can provide professional development for teachers and food service staff, including smarter lunchrooms trainings. I'm also here to support innovative wellness strategies that support the cafeteria environment or nutrition education and implementation. So please feel free to contact me. I would love to collaborate. And then right now, over the pandemic, we did develop some professional development for food service staff that was specific kind of towards really elevating food service professionals because of all the incredible work they have been doing and really prioritizing their wellness in the school environment. So the two most recent professional developments that we're offering are nutrition education, the vital role of nutrition professionals, and that has 4 modules. So you can either do them online, each module is 15 minutes, you can either do them online or I can provide the presentation for you in person or virtually. So the first model is making a difference with nutrition education. The second module is school meals matter. The third is nutrition education primer. And then the fourth is making your wellness plan for nutrition. And then the second that we have available is taking care of yourself for school food service professionals during stressful times. And that also has 4 modules. The first is reframing in stressful times. The second is gratitude to yourself and others. The third is how to make a wellness plan. And the fourth is make your wellness plan for nutrition. So I also can work with schools to improve cafeteria environments using smarter lunchroom strategies. So the goal of Smarter Lunchrooms movement strategies is to promote the consumption of healthy school lunch options and reduce school food waste using low or no cost evidence-based strategies. A Smarter Lunchroom nudges students to make healthier food choices on their own by changing the school nutrition environment and the way that food choices are presented. In addition to working with food service staff to assess cafeterias, we have free posters. As you can see here, we have 5 food group posters. Here is just the vegetable poster. But really we have posters of variety to improve the cafeteria environment and empower children to make healthy food and beverage choices. To help implement nutrition education, so I just shared a plethora of nutrition resources for food service environments, for the community, for schools and in the classroom. So this planning calendar can really help put all those resources to action in an organized fashion. So the planning calendar has themes every month, which is really fun. And then it has resources, and it is a downloadable template that you can add your own themes or other resources outside of the Let's Eat Healthy resource selection. So I really love this resource. It's really helpful in planning nutrition education throughout the year. Before I say farewell, I wanted to share this with all you educators, school food service professionals, and support staff. Generally, students are not the only ones that have knowledge gain and behavior change after completing nutrition lessons. 90% of teachers, after teaching the nutrition curriculum, 90% of teachers increased fruit and vegetable intake, 49% followed a more nutritious eating pattern, 49% consumed less sweetened beverages, and 16% increased milk and dairy foods. So nutrition lessons can really have an impact on the whole school environment and improve employee wellness as well. And I would also like to close out the session today with a reminder that together we're making a difference. And I truly value your time and your passion and your interest in prioritizing nutrition education for your students. We invite you to join the Let's Eat Healthy movement, and we invite you to share this resource with other teachers at your school to be a part of building the positive momentum with partners, other educators, and health professionals who prioritize nutrition. I hope that this session today inspires you to take action and support our cause of elevating the health of children and families in California through the pursuit of lifelong healthy eating habits. So thank you very much. I would also like to ask you to use your phone to scan the QR code here. You put it on the camera mode and you can scan the QR code. The survey is just one simple, easy question. So if you can contribute to that survey, that would be excellent. And I thank you all for joining today.